Well, here we go. Some of you have been asking for this for a very long time, and I think it's about time. For those of you new to my videos and my channel, I'm Zisteau. I've been making YouTube videos. I actually just looked at the date just a minute ago. I've been making Minecraft YouTube videos for 3.5 years. It's kind of crazy. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. But yes, 3.5 years I've been making not just YouTube videos, but Minecraft YouTube videos. And I have never, ever had a single player Let's Play series. I started off making challenge map videos and eventually transitioned into playing on the Minecraft multiplayer server. But never once have I had a single player Let's Play. The challenge maps I've done over the years have kind of been like a single player Let's Play, but not really. So, we're gonna have one. And I decided that I wanted to do something a little bit different since I've been playing for that long and I never had a single player series. I wanted to go back to where it began, as close as I could anyway, to the patch I started playing on about 4 years ago, because I started playing the game probably, I think it was 6 months or so, approximately, before I started recording videos that I started playing. And actually, I wanted to go back a few patches before this. You can see in the top left corner of the screen, I'm currently playing in Minecraft Alpha 1.1.2_01. And I wanted to go back a little bit farther. I was checking patch notes, and I was trying to pinpoint what patch I played at when I first started. And I think it's a few patches before this, but I tried to load those up, and I could not get the sound to work in the patches before this one. If you go back to the patch notes, the version history for Minecraft on the Minecraft wiki. I'm so used to saying Mindcrack. Gotta say Minecraft. If you go to the Minecraft wiki and look at the version history, you'll see. Did I not get I didn't get a single sapling. Jerk. And look at the weird lighting glitch that's still there. I could not get the sound to work, and the version history says that this version fixed a sound bug. So I guess that makes sense. And thanks to the work that Dinnerbone and the other people currently working on the Minecraft launcher, I can now go back to this old patch. So let's take a little trip down memory lane here. Or actually, first, should I explain what this game is? I mean, we're playing in Minecraft Alpha 1.1. Hey, there's a sapling. Maybe I should explain how the game works. Minecraft is a game where you break blocks and you place blocks. And you can do whatever you want. The terrain is randomly generated. And we've got an infinite world to explore. Hello, Piggy. Hello, Piggy. Let's go break down this tree. You start out by punching trees to get wood. Then with that wood, you put that in your little 2x2 crafting bench. And you get planks. Now watch this. I'm going to shift click. Nothing's going to happen. Well, I'm going to have to click individually each time. I'm going to hold down the right mouse button and drag. Nothing is happening. That's because a lot of those features that were in the game are no longer in the game. So there's a crafting bench for people that may be new to the game. Who knows? I mean, maybe a few of you watching the video, this may just be your first Minecraft video. So let me introduce it to you. We are going to explore this randomly generated world, and we are going to affect it in certain ways by digging out blocks. I'll just, I'll keep some of that. Why not? We're going to affect it in certain ways, and we're going to build things. And I've got a number of plans for the series. There's the first thing we're going to make of significance, our first wooden pickaxe. And I think I want to try and hang on to my first tools. And let's see, where's the sunlight? Okay, we do need to try and hurry. This is back when the game was kind of dangerous. So let me talk a bit about the series and about some of the things I've been doing. I spent about 10 hours looking for a very good seed. So back in this version of the game, there's no seed that you can put in for a custom world. You've got to randomly generate the world each time and just take what you can get. And so I spent... Ooh, look how slow that's swinging. You see that? I can't swing it faster than that. I spent something like 10 to 12 hours clicking Generate New World and then seeing what it was like and then deleting it if I didn't like it. And this is back in the time when you could only have 5 saves in your little world folders. World 1, World 2, World 3. Let me use up this wood pickaxe a bit. World 1, World 2, World 3, World 4, and World 5. And that's all you can have. So I would find 5 sort of candidates, and then I would look at them all at once and sort of narrow them down to 1 or 2. And then I would start making new worlds and looking for new things. And that took about 10 hours for me to find one that I really liked. Okay, so I'm just going to make the basics, then we're going to be on our way. I'll make one of those. We need to find coal and make torches pronto, because this world is going to be dangerous. I'm going to make one more pick. I can't shift click. Okay. And let's make a couple swords. Okay, there's a sword. There's another sword. All right, that should last us a little while. Good. Okay. Pick it up and be on our way. Wow, look how slow that breaks. So much is different. So much is different. First thing I'm going to do, I want to mark out that this is where spawn is. Spawn is right down there or down there. I don't quite remember. If I click F3, you'll notice there's no coordinates at all. No coordinates. This is before coordinates were added. And you also can't take a screenshot. I could manually take a screenshot by hitting the screenshot button on my keyboard, but I'm not going to do that. So we're going to have to make markers to find our way around. So I spent 10 hours or so looking for seeds. I need to find some coal quick. We may have to hole up for the night because I will probably die. Let's go look over here. You can see we've got some cool terrain. I've spent some time in this world. I spent some time in each world exploring around, looking for cool stuff. Not wanting to travel too far, but traveling a little bit in every direction. And then basically I would just suicide to get back to spawn. And I found an area in this map. I mean, this terrain is already pretty cool. I found an area in this map that is just awesome. But I have been unable to find my way back to it. I haven't done anything. I haven't broken any blocks until just now that you just saw. I don't see any coal. That was... Oh, and night is falling, damn it. Those were the first blocks I broke, but I did do some exploring to test out the seed, because we're going to be here for at least... Oh, here we go. We're going to be here for at least a little while. And I may just hole up here. Alright, well, the game just crashed, and that's something I'm probably going to have to deal with, seeing as how this is Alpha 1.1. There are bugs in the game, and I'm going to have to deal with it occasionally. When I reloaded the map, I was stuck in the wall. It saved my player location, but not the blocks I had just dug. So, I was stuck in the wall, and I almost died, taking suffocation damage before I managed to break. Let's get out of here and move. I've got enough coal to last a little while. There's the sun coming up over there. Okay, so what I'd like to do, I want to make a series of markers so I can find my way around to and from spawn. It probably didn't save the blocks I put here either. I don't think it's going to save unless I escape and do like a save and exit, so I may have to do that periodically just to make sure. Yeah, it did not save that either. Yep, something we'll have to deal with. Okay, so I want to find, by the end of this episode, I want to find that really super duper awesome terrain I found last time. I'm going to make a series of markers. Oh, I guess I can chop these down again. That's kind of cool. Good. I'm going to make a series of markers. I do need some food. This is back in the game, the part of the game where mobs, these peaceful mobs, they just respawn. They're not permanent. They will despawn and respawn. Did you drop anything? He's just going to drop a feather anyway. There's no chicken meat. Okay, let's get... Can I get out of there? Ooh, okay. Put that there. Let's come finish chopping down our tree. So I'm going to make a series of markers, basically a trail of breadcrumbs. I'm going to go north, west... Wait, that's east. I'm going to go north, west, south, and east, looking for the terrain, and I'll point out any cool stuff we find along the way. What I want to make now, I'm going to make a series of signs. So let's... Oh, I can cut them in half, but I can't do the any dragging actions. And you only get one. Do they stack? They don't even stack. Yeah. All right. So there's a lot that is different in the game. I can't shift-click that down into that slot. Okay, so I'm just going to put spawn there to remind myself. And then I'm going to put a series of breadcrumb little markers like this. And let's put some torches around it so I can see it at night. Let's get the crafting bench back. I'm going to kill any pigs I see and try to get some food so I can get my health back up. Let's start by going east. So let's, while I'm doing this and wandering through the terrain and putting up these markers occasionally, let's talk about what's different with the game. So we're not in a snapshot for 1.8. There's no armor stands, banners, rabbits. There's no world border. If we go back further, there's no mesas. There's no savannas. No roofed forests. No dark oak or acacia trees. There's no amplified terrain option when you make your world. There's no packed ice, pods of red sand, stained glass. There's no stained clay. There's no resource packs, horses, horse armor, hay bales, coal blocks, leads, carpets. Let's make sure that we can see these markers. I want to be able to connect the dots. Let's put that on top. At night, in this part, in this version of the game, it is dark and scary. The night is dark and full of terrors, as you might say. Where was I? There's no scoreboard option. There's no quartz or redstone blocks or daylight sensors. There's no droppers, no hoppers, no comparators, no weighted pressure plates, no trap chests, no command blocks, no beacons, anvils, flower pots, cobblestone walls, item frames, mob heads, no wooden buttons. Look at that thing. There's our last marker. Boom, 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 and shkaboom. Look at this. Look at this cool thing. Yeah, I searched for seeds for over 10 hours, and this is the best one I've found. It has a lot of very cool terrain. We're going to do some exploration before we decide where we're going to settle. I have a pretty good idea where we're going to settle, though. Let me put another marker up on top of this hill. Did I hear a pig? The cows do not drop steaks, by the way. There's no potatoes or carrots. There's no carrots on a stick, obviously. There's no sprinting, as you can tell. Let's put one here. Can we see it from there? Yeah, we can see the trail of breadcrumbs. Ooh, look at this. I want to go over there. But it's easier to just go along the edge, so let's do that. And I want to make sure that I can find my way. The coordinate system isn't added for another few patches. And we will eventually we will be going forward in patches. We're not going to play forever in Alpha 1.1, and we'll talk more about that a little later. With all these trees around, it's probably best to make these a little bit more dense. Let's see, where was I? There's no pumpkin pie. There's no wither boss. There's no wither skeletons. There's no witches, no bats. There's no temples in the dungeons or in the jungles or the deserts. In fact, there's no jungles and there's no deserts. We don't have those biomes. I can't see that at all through these trees. Maybe I should just chop them down. Let's see, what else? There's no emeralds or ender chests. There's no tripwire hooks. There's no bottle of enchanting to find in dungeons or in the creative menu. There's no creative menu, for one thing. Let's see. Can we see it now? Where was it? It's right here. Okay, so those will despawn. That'll make it easier. You may just have to blaze a trail through the woods. It's real easy to get lost in this version of the game. Okay, and I'll chop down these two. I could use the wood eventually anyway. Boink, boink. Where was I on my list? Oh yeah, there's no redstone lamps. That's a popular item. From here, we could probably just go down to the beach. Need to look out for the piggies to get some food to restore my health. There's no iron golems. There's no ocelots because there's no jungles. There's a zombie there. That's definitely in the game still. Let me grab this sapling. There's a cow up there, but the cows don't drop food at this point. The world height does not go to 256. It only goes to 128. There's no super flat world option. When you make your map, there's no spawn eggs. Hi, cow. Moo. Moo to you. This is going to be like my road to the east. And after I get it established, I'll go like and look at interesting terrain options. The goal is to find that area I found last time. Let's put one right here. And after a while, maybe I'll spend one day traveling in each direction. You can see it's just past night. Then we'll travel back at night to get back to spawn and try not to die or get exploded or anything. There's a sheep. Look at this option. Boink! There's your wool. You just punch them. And also mobs have hitboxes. They can push you around, you can push them around. That got taken out at a certain point. I don't remember what the reason was, but it's not in the game anymore. But in this version, it is. There's no hardcore mode. There's no item repairing. There's no brewing system. There's no enchanting system. There's no animal breeding system. Farm animals, like I said before, they spawn and despawn just like hostile mobs in this version of the game. There's no end, so there's no dragon. There's no mushroom island biomes. There's no biomes at all. There's no nether fortresses. What else? There's no mushrooms. There's no villagers, no snow golems, no magma cubes, no blazes. Hey, we've got some more terrain over here. And I'm kind of doing like Kurt. I'm not going directly north-south. I'm kind of meandering with the terrain, which is fine. I just want to be able to find my way back. Let's go look over in this direction. So that takes us all the way back from all the way back to release 1.0. We still haven't even gone through the beta patches. So in the beta patches, we don't have, from those patches, we don't have Enderman or Silverfish. We don't have cave spiders. We don't have stone bricks or fence gates or glass panes or iron bars. Let's not go too far from our markers. Let's make it easy to see. We don't have melons. We don't have villages or strongholds or abandoned mine shafts or ravines. Boink. And we don't have a food mechanic. Food operates now like potions do in the current version of the game, so they just flat out restore health and they don't stack. And I need some of that if I find some. Let's tell you what. Let's take this road up to the top road. It's more like a series of markers, but let's take it up to the top of the hill here so we can get kind of like an overall view of the terrain. So yeah, there's none of that stuff. No food mechanic, no cooked chicken or steak. That was added when they added the food mechanic, I'm pretty sure. There's a cow. Cows are just gonna drop leather. May as well get some of that though. Hey, cow. Hi. Since they respawn anyway, you didn't drop one any. How about you? Yeah, okay, so he dropped some leather. Let's go ahead and chop this guy down. There's no, what, sprinting? Yeah, there's no sprinting mechanic. That's pretty big. So, once they added sprinting, a lot of danger in the game became easier to avoid. You could just run away. It's much harder, oh, and the sun is dropping. It's much harder to run away in this version of the game. It's harder to escape creepers. And there's no armor, there's no enchanted armor. And you can't block with your sword. I'm hitting right click, nothing's happening. You can't block with your sword. So that makes that makes things much more dangerous. We have to be a little bit careful. There's no ender pearls either. There's no shift clicking items in and out of inventories, like I said before and demonstrated. There's no pistons or shears So if you want something from the sheep, you got to punch them. There's no... The sun is dropping. Actually, I think I may hole up for the night, and then we'll continue the road from spawn in the next daytime cycle or whatever. There's a pig, though. I want to kill him. I just ran out of torches. Let's kill these piggies. There. Okay, that's good. That, if I remember correctly, that restores 3 or 4. I don't remember. We'll find out. I need to make a furnace anyway. Okay, so let's actually hole up for the night. Make a furnace. Where should I do that? Right here? That's a good spot. I'm gonna hole up for the night. No, I want to do it. Where's the sun? The sun's gonna come up right there. I want to be able to see it because that's cool. Right, maybe here's fine. Okay. And then I'm just going to put that there so nothing can fall in here. We'll do it like that. Okay. Oh, I'm out of torches. Let me make some. Oh, there's that sound. I've turned the music on as well. I haven't played with the music on for a long time. But I think I want to for a while. Okay, that should be safe. And let me just go around the corner here so that nothing can see me. And we can put this down and then make a furnace. Cook up this meat. Oh, you see how that placed? That's another thing. So we still haven't even gotten to the patch where items are placed relative to the direction you're facing. It's just going to go the direction it's going to go, and that's the end of the story. So we'll put that in there. You see that? Going behind the texture. Oh, look at this. A lot of fun things to discover. Let's cook that up. And then we'll figure out how much that restores, and then I'll get back to working on the road once the sun comes up. Anyway, yeah, we don't have pistons or shears or repeaters, so we've got to extend redstone line with redstone torches and then inverting them. And we don't have maps or trapdoors or tall grass. 3. It restores 3 hearts. We don't have weather, so there's no rain. We don't have detector rails or power rails. There's no birch trees. There's no spruce trees. There's no webbing. Let's get the last one cooking. Do I want to cook anything else? I don't have anything else to cook, do I? No. Oh, I guess we can probably smelt some stone just to see if it works in this patch. I don't even know. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we can do that. And let's go ahead and heal up to full. Okay. And then we've got a little bit of food there. Still don't have any iron. I'm not terribly worried about that right now. There's no webbing. There's no wolves. There's no cookies in the game. You can't reset your spawn with a bed. In fact, there aren't beds. There's no beds. You can't choose the seed for your world, so you've got to just create it and hope for the best. And use a lot of trial and error is what I had to do. Let me do that. We'll get more coal later. There's no charcoal. We can only cook things with coal we find. We can't make it from trees. There's no note blocks, no wool dyes, no squids, no ink sacs, no dispensers. There's no lapis lazuli yet. There's no cake. It is a lie. The cake is definitely a lie in this patch. There's no bones or bone meal, no sandstone. There's no snowballs either. There's not even a nether. We have yet to get to the Halloween update, which means there's no glowstone, no portals, no gas, no zombie pigmen. Hence this. There's no clocks, no biomes. When you generate a world, you either get a summer one like this, or spring or whatever, or you get a winter one with the constantly snowing area. And there's not even a red glow to the sunrise. That's how far back in the past we are. So let me do this, and we'll resume recording, I think, once we find some cool terrain. So here's road number 2. This is the road leading south. Spawn's over there. We're going this way, towards these awesome mountains. The sun is going to set soon, though, so I may not get all that far before I've got to hole up again. I dropped off some stuff at spawn. My first wood pickaxe, my first stone pickaxe. They're both safe and sound there in a chest. And we'll go retrieve them later when we figure out where we want to build our first little house, where we want to make our permanent residence. Eventually, we will be moving into the future patches. We're not going to spend forever in alpha, like I said before. So eventually we're going to update, and when I do, I'm going to delete the chunks around the area so that we'll preserve something from the alpha 1.1 terrain gen, and then everything around it will be brand spanking new, and we'll do that each time there's significant terrain gen. We will, how am I going to get up here? Maybe through there? We'll make some kind of border, and I think we'll make some kind of wall. We'll have paths going through them. Something like that. I guess I have to go through here. Let's go up this mountain and see what's... Oh, there comes the night. That will be kind of tricky to get through. Narrow mountain pass. Okay, let's come up here. Can we get a look before the sun sets? Before it gets too dark? Which direction do we continue to go in? Well, this is the south road, so we're going to keep going that way. And try to find the super duper area I was looking for. That's pretty cool over there. All right, but I'm going to hole up again, gather some more stone, and we'll continue exploration once the sun rises. Oop, 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 yep, yep, oop, yep, no. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm heading back to spawn. The second road was a dud. I did not find the area I was looking for that I found initially, and it's about to get really dark. I've been holing up through the night, mostly so that, well, I might die and lose my exploration progress, but more importantly, I don't want creepers blowing up the landscape. Let's just see what it's like at night for a few minutes. You see just how dark it gets. If you've forgotten what it was like in Minecraft back in this time, or if you never played the game, this might be something new for you. The night is dark and full of terrors. These beacons, there's a reason I put a torch on them so that we can actually see them at night. It's actually easier to pick them out at night because everything else gets quite dark. There's no light slider, so it's permanently set to what, I guess the setting now would be moody, or not now, like for me, but now in terms of Minecraft, like 1.8, the current release. Okay, maybe if we just keep moving, monsters won't spawn. They'll continue spawning behind us, I guess. I'm playing on hard difficulty, and I plan to play on hard difficulty for the duration of this entire Let's Play, however long it lasts. And now we are getting close to spawn. So spawn should be, there's a little path across there. Spawn is just right over there. And then as soon as the sun goes up, I will start the third road. All right, emerging from another hole, we got 2 spiders here. I don't have any string yet, and I would like to make a bow. So, we gotta do what we gotta do. Whoa, hi! No. Oh, God, I'm stuck on the terrain. Ay. No, go. Well, whatever. Fine. I didn't take damage, so it's okay. Oh, gosh. No. Hi. Can you not see me now? Or are you just being derpy? Are you just being derpy? Hello? Whoa, you see me now. Hi. Hello. Oh, yes, he's dead. Okay. Good. No. Hello? Hey. No. Oh, yep. Okay, did you drop string? Yeah, you did. Awesome. 2 pieces of string. Well, need 1 more, then we can make a bow. Aha! I found it. I have found it finally after hours of wandering around this map. This is not it. This is not where we're going to build, but this is the key for us to find this this valley that I saw that I wanted to base the beginnings of this Let's Play series in. Okay, so I was for 10 hours, as I said before, I was loading up random worlds and seeing if I like them, wandering around in them for a little while. I remember seeing this arch thing, this like double layer arch, and I thought, wow, that's freaking awesome. And then I wandered through to the other side, and I was a little disappointed because it's not nearly as cool from the other side. Both the terrain and that arch. I'll turn around in a second. Yeah, okay. It's still cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool. But it's kind of isolated in its coolness. It's a tiny coolness. I want a large coolness. I'll get into later, like, sort of the things I've been looking for and why. Which features I've been looking for and why. But from here, let's see. We need to kind of go this way, I think. And we should eventually wind up in a valley with some cool features. So I made those roads with the markers. I went north, I went south, I went east, I went west. And right now we're in the, let's see, northeast quadrant, yeah. We are in the northeast section of the map. So I could have wandered by this place multiple times. In fact, maybe I did. Because I have to see that arch from a very specific angle for it to look the way it did in my memory. But finally, we're finally here, and we can move on. So let's see. I'm going to walk up this hill, and I think this hill is going to be very gentle and slope around up and to the left. And that's going to give us a pretty good vantage of this valley. There's some cool overhangs here. I think I saw this area earlier, and I knew I was in the right area, but I couldn't find the right angle or the right exact valley. Yeah, okay, we're going to walk over this way. Some nice, gentle, sloping hills. I wanted cool geography, but I didn't want it to be too crazy that it just looked like bombs had been going off. So here is where we are going to start building. We've got some really cool terrain. So look at this. We've got this cool, it's like a canyon valley thing with these overhangs coming through there. And there are similar overhangs on this side, so they're mirrored on either side if you walk through here. That's pretty cool. Then right here we've got this little cavern thing that winds through there with some water features. It's actually a double layer cavern thing. There's a second level there, super duper cool. And then over on this side, there's more overhangs over here. And actually, are we on an overhang right now? No, this is a very steep hill. But this is where we're going to start. This is where we're going to start our adventure. Together, you and I. Me, the person making the videos, and you, the person watching them. So leave your feedback. I do read the comments. I don't always respond to the comments, but I do read them. We're going to start here. Next time, we'll break the earth. We'll do a little mining maybe, and we'll make our first small structure, and we'll talk about some long-term plans for the series. Not just for Minecraft Alpha 1.1, but for how we're going to update to future patches. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you're excited for what's to come. I am super duper uber duper. I'm super duper uber duper excited for what's to come. And we'll see you next time. Well, see you later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.